All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the General Sarah Soon said he YouTube page, but Sarah Soon said he YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I don't want you to hesitate at all. We got memberships for the family link right there in the chat. All you have to do is click that link. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join, even if you don't. I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse program, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General himself. The curriculum is up there. You could go and view it for yourself, see the dynamic program that's waiting on you. It also comes with and included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream once a week, where the brothers sit down discussing very powerful, important information pertinent to their growth and development. There's nothing like it. It's for you, designed strictly for you. It's your armor. Get over there and get it, brothers. Become a brother member today. That's right. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, T-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for you. Know you're going to like it and love it. Check it out. Get the discount. Shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, SETI University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General. We talking about the making of the white man, the black woman is God, hip-hop, Holocaust, Black Illuminati, Freemasonry exposed, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism. We got all that on the chopping block. Yes, indeed. Black education, economics, so much. Ancient Egypt, old Mecca, so much there for your family. No other website can compare, compete. Become a member today. And everybody knows General Seti popping on Patreon. We got that fire up there right now. You feel what I'm saying? We got that fire up there right now. We talking about, let me get it up there right there. Well, this one coming up. Let me get this one out of here. That's right. Let me get that one up out of there. Why Ice People Never Worship Sun Gods is up there right now. It's on fire right now. Cooking Neanderthals right now. So you click that link. Patreon is at the top. We're going to have a small preview of it today. I'm going to give you a small preview of it on YouTube. I'll give you about I'm going to give you a gem, a small gem. You feel what I'm saying? But when you want that treasure chest, you got to go over there, get that work. It's waiting on you. Also, we got coming up, we dealing with Joseph Smith. Did Joseph Smith create Mormonism from an ancient Egyptian book made of gold? This is what they talking about. We're going to get off into that because there's so many occult organizations feeding off of ancient Egypt. We got to crack their head because they ain't got nothing. Lying like they always. So get on over there, family. To all those that donate to the General, I thank you. I appreciate you for the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate, link is right there in the chat. I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Nah, it was chaos and in the courtroom, Cincinnati, once again. The brother Ronald Hinton was denied bail. You see, he was denied bail, and you damn near almost know that was gonna happen. They denied him bail, and it's crazy because you could see these racist ass sheriffs in there. They can't wait. The man's life is on the line. The man's life is on the line. You see, he's behind enemy's lines right now. You see, and so we got to be very vigilant about this situation if you want the brother to be, you know, to get him back from behind enemy lines, because right now he's in the county. And so, just so happened one of the sheriffs, ended up, deceased. And so, of course, they're going to be very vicious on the brother. They're going to spit in his food. They're going to do all type of shit with his food. They might try to poison him. Then, let motherfuckers try to whoop him, do any goddamn thing. He's in from my understanding, the county that he's in is damn near 99% white, you see. And so it's a very small black population where he's locked up. Now, the city he might come from, it might not be, but the county is, you see. And so, so he's in a very dangerous place, and he's not backing down. And they want to do something to him. If they ain't already doing something to him, they want to do something to him. But they know it's a highly, this is a hot case, and the world is looking at this. And so the world is, but that don't change the fact that he's behind enemy lines in a county jail they're probably 99% white. And so he ain't got no help in there. If he do, it's a little bit of help, you see. And even if he got some help, they surrounded by a majority white. And so, if they could get any opportunity to do something to him, they would. We got a short little news clip. We want to go over this clip real quick and see what's the update on this. They love it.
Charged with murdering Hamilton County Sheriff's Deputy Larry Henderson has been denied bail. Thank you for joining us at noon. I'm Megan Mitchell.
And I'm Stephen Albritton. This morning's bond hearing for Rodney Hinton Jr. showed a lot of emotion during and after the court proceedings. We're leading the way with live team coverage. Brian Hamrick breaks down what happened in court. Our Jock Maluka joins us with how emotions ran high during that hearing. And our Todd Dykes has reaction from the sheriff after the hearing. Let's start with Brian Hamrick with that judge's decision. Brian.
Yeah, Stephen, what was an emotional tornado inside the Justice Center here. You have deputies who just lost a friend, a co-worker in the same room with the family of the man who is accused of killing him. Now, just a matter of seconds after Rodney Hinton Jr. entered the courtroom, an outburst. A man came to
They don't say nothing about his son. They don't say nothing about that they didn't kill this man's son. Putting up this fake shit up there, trying to create a narrative that this young brother had a gun. He had it, but he dropped the gun. And that he had nothing in his hand, and he was running away from this police officer that executed him. But the only thing they bring up is a white officer, and, but nobody else's life means nothing. You see, the average man's life, the average woman's life, the average child, the common man, I ain't gonna say that, the common man and woman and child, their life don't mean shit. When the police die, what a tragedy, what a tragedy, God damn it. But the average, common man, woman, and child, they don't get no type of respect like that, consideration like that. And so they don't even mention his son, but that's a Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. The hell do you expect?
Front, claiming he was Hinton's brother, trying to get his attention. This is what happened.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Have a seat, sir.
Sit down. That's my brother.
Yeah, now the outburst goes on. Hinton is escorted out of the courtroom. They finally get things under control, and Hinton returns to the court for this hearing to hold him on no bond. It's a special hearing. It requires evidence to be presented. A prosecution called a Cincinnati police detective who said Hinton had been at the police station to meet with the chief and to see body cam of police from the day before. That body cam showed officers shooting Hinton's son, Ryan Hinton, to death. And it came as they stopped the stolen car. After leaving that scene and seeing this video, the detective said Hinton was very emotional. Family didn't even want him to drive home. He didn't, but he came back later to get his car, and then he headed to the area of the UC campus where Deputy Larry Henderson was directing traffic for the UC graduation. The detective said Hinton picked out the first officer he saw and accelerated toward him.
Through the intersection, directly at where Deputy Henderson was standing.
But shit, that's how they do us. That's how they do us. That's how they do us. They ain't got to get the woman. They're just like they'll find a nigga tonight. That's why you got to be careful. I'm telling you this. You see, when they're gonna be looking for somebody anywhere. It could be 2 states over. It could be 3 states over. It could be 4, 5 states over. The racist element in your community could want to take that situation. They're going to want some get back. So it ain't, you would think, oh, it's just, no, it's not right there. It's right where you at. That element is right there where you at. So you have to be very careful out here. You understand what I'm saying? Because they watching. And you watching, you know, and they know you, and they know motherfuckers is yes, it is a form of justice. Yes, it is. Yes, it is a form of justice, and they don't like that, but they do it all the time. You see, for whatever reason, motherfucker don't make it to court. The motherfucker found dead somewhere. They do it all the time. They just did it to the brother. You see? But they find any way to justify it. Just like they did. They whooped the brother Tyree Nichols. Whooped him. Beat him to death. He handcuffed. Everybody handcuffed. 9, 10 motherfuckers on one guy handcuffed. Mason and tasing. Man, listen here. You know what? It's been that time. It's been that motherfucking time. And sometimes you have to just take it where it's going to naturally go. Motherfuckers thinking they could somehow that you can, listen, it's going to go where it's going to go. You see, water seeks its own level. So you could deny it and try to reverse the hands of time. And see, that's us. We say these things that we know we are followers of cosmic law. Then if we are followers of cosmic law, we would have been dealt with the Neanderthal on the level in which, he's been defined by the cosmos. We have not done that. We have denied that. We have tried to treat him like we would treat ourselves. And you understand what I'm saying? With humanity and shit. And that shit ain't done nothing. Here we is in 2025. It don't look no goddamn different. So everybody's saying you should do it this way. You motherfuckers done did it that way. You ain't no change. You see? It ain't no change. We always talk about niggas in the streets though. Man, look what the nigga doing. Well, look at these intellectual niggas. They spinning the wheel. They doing this. They might not, but they setting us up because they lying to us. Yeah, the niggas in the street doing it a different way. They killing. They doing crazy shit. But these intellectual niggas is intellectually setting us up. You know what I'm saying? To make us believe that by doing this, that somehow that's going to make a change. And the reality, the nature of the goddamn beast don't give a fuck about how you do it. He don't care. You see how you do it. He don't care. So you can figure and pretend, oh, this is a better way, or that's a better way. The reality is only one goddamn way. And I teach this to you time and time again. And I know it make people nervous because they know where that could go. They know what that looked like. And a lot of people already there. It's just that you die. You know, it ain't like motherfuckers ain't never seen death. Motherfuckers die every goddamn day. You understand what I'm saying? They just really don't have the belief that they could defeat their oppressors. You understand what I'm saying? They've been trained to believe that they goddamn try. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers say, man, you talking that revolutionary shit? You talking the gangster shit, nigga. You talking that gunplay every day. But then when you say revolutionary and then you put, you know, real cause up there to pull that motherfucker out and do what you've been doing, then you get to coming up with excuses. Oh, I can't do that to no oppressor, but I can sure do it to a nigga. Yeah, that's how I know I know you's a bitch. I know you is. That's how I know. You see what I'm saying? Because you'll do it to yourself, but you won't do it to the oppressor. That's why you ain't gonna never win. Your confidence, you don't have confidence in your ability to overcome. And then staying in a situation like that, you begin to devolve. When you stay in a situation like that, and you know you ain't gonna come out of that because they in power. You're gonna have to get them out of power. You're gonna have to get them out of power. That's just all it is too. And people's in Africa is seeing that. Y'all get y'all shit and get up and get out of here. We calling the shots on these minerals. We calling the shots. Y'all get your base, close that shit down, get your ass out of here. See, they know now. They not gonna keep playing the same ass game. If you think you gonna go down, you see this motherfucker up there, he already got sunburn. He's sitting up, look at this shit. I'm gonna blow this shit up. I see the sunburn. Look at him, he all burnt up. You understand what I'm saying? His forehead is all burnt up. He understand what I'm saying? He angry. You understand? You know, he's standing up there, but he got pain and shit, and all through his forehead and shit from the sun scorching his head. He mad. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got no love for you. He's not gonna get a break. You ain't gonna get shit. He gonna try to get you every year. He gonna try to, if they got the elected chair, they're gonna try to get your ass in the electric chair. You see? And so if you gonna continue to go down there to the courtroom and think you gonna get a fair shake, you nigga go on down there. Throw your life away, because that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna give you every goddamn year, and even if you're innocent, they're gonna try to lock your ass up and throw away. That's what they've been doing. This is what they've been doing. Okay, so we are at the point where it is about black power. That's the only motherfucking thing that's gonna change this shit around. All that other shit is bullshit. That's playtime. You understand what I'm saying? We talking about nation time. That's playtime. So it's about black power. You know, and our elders done already put it down. You see? And so either you unify or you die. That's it. You unify or you die. You come together, you conform to prosperity, upliftment, and unity and blackness, or your ass gonna die like a slave that you've been doing, that, you know, we've been doing damn near since the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal then showed up over here. Goddamn 16, whatever, 11, whatever fucking time he showed up. We've been in the same predicament since he showed up, and we're going to stay in the same predicament until he get his ass up out of here. You see? That's the reality. Here we go. We're going to play the rest of it.
Pole on the northeast corner of the intersection.
Okay. Were there any evidence of skid marks?
No, there were no indications at any point that he tried to brake, stop, or otherwise avoid Deputy Henderson.
I think the conduct in question is classic mental illness, criminal conduct. It's always intentional, it's bold, it's conspicuous.
I don't know that...
That's a hallmark sign that somebody is not in their right frame of mind, no attempt to deceive, no attempt to hide what they did.
Yeah, so that was Clyde Bennett. That is Hinton's attorney.
Yeah, but they always talking about they crazy.
Mental health.
They brought the motherfucker, like I said, they brought the motherfucker that shot Florida State University. His goddamn mama kidnapped him when he was 10 years old. This motherfucker 22. And so they brought that up and shit. Like, what the fuck did that got to do with what they say? What the fuck does that got to do with the price of tea in China? What the fuck did that got to do with any goddamn thing? That ain't got shit to do with nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So they play, even the motherfucker that burned down the goddamn governor's mansion. They goddamn said he was crazy. They always play it, you know, and very well could be. But that's just they play that card every time. But then now when the black man play the card, no, but they say niggas is ignorant, saying niggas is slow. They say all this shit about his mental capacity. But when it come time to say, oh, he could have been out his mind, he could have been deranged, and somebody losing their son, they could. And very well, it could be easy for somebody to go insane and do some shit. And that's at the height of insanity. When you ready to, you know, nothing could stop you. You see a motherfucker anywhere at any given time, and you wouldn't hesitate to do what is necessary to balance the scale. You wouldn't hesitate to do whatever is necessary to balance them scales. And so, yeah, a person could be out of their mind at that time. But we can't play that card. You see, we can't play that card.
As part of his defense in this case. And in the end, he didn't even argue with the idea of not having bond for Hinton. In fact, the only thing he requested was that he gets mental health while he's in the Claremont County Jail. Reporting live, Brian Hamrick, WLW.
I'm going to play this other one where they got into it. And, from the other side, you see who I think was his brother. At least he said he was his brother, trying to get him to look over towards him, and they put him out. But we got the video from the outside. You see, and so let's put that one up.
Open my phone. Hey, come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all cool. I just want my brother to see me. Take a breather. I just want my brother to see me. I just want my brother to see me. My brother can't see me. They did this shit before.
That's the way to do it.
They did it before. I got video of them messing with my brother and me before. I ain't do nothing. I just want my brother to see me. I ain't do nothing to him. That's my family. That's my family in that door.
Come on.
Ray, please. Ray, please. Doing all that. Man, see me one-on-one, man. Now that 40 motherfuckers here on my brother.
Oh, it ain't live. It happened live. No, it's not live, but it happened live. So yeah, that situation. And when I say that, if a brother want to play, insanity don't mean you wrong. That mean, goddamn it, at that point in time, your mental, where any level or any whatever level you got to go to, in your mind to ease the pain, to balance the scales, you will go there. You see? And so without any recourse, you don't have no you know, is nothing that could stop you. No sense of punishment or anything. You know, you would do whatever it takes to balance the scales. You see, so that don't mean just because he was in. It mean that he had went over the edge, and for all the right reasons. Yeah, you went over the edge for all the right reasons and shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, yes, that's very understandable. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's understandable. Anybody in their right mind who's a parent would understand that. But anyway, family, somebody said that they even had a brawl even after this fact. I ain't see it, but I'm most definitely gonna look. And goddamn it, if it got down to the get down, I hope they crack some jaws. Goddamn it, I hope they didn't come up out of that shit without. Because if at this point they're gonna try, they're gonna try to bully them and every goddamn thing. So you got to stand your ground, because if you turn, if you turn and run at this point, they're gonna run you down. So you got to stand strong. You got to look them in their eye, and you're gonna have to stand strong. This is General Cyrus Cincinnati. I want y'all to hit them links right there. I got a link, Patreon. We got that work over there. They mad because the sun coming out on their ass too. So you understand? Get on over there, get that work on Patreon. Hit up some of them links. Support the General. Arm yourself with knowledge. Hit that subscribe button. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast. Daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.